Alright, back down on the farm. It's Monday, Labor Day 2025. Dad's out there on his little tractor with a hay rake. We got the hay cut Saturday, I believe. Yeah, I got the hay cut Saturday. Kind of weather we've had, we probably could have baled it, most of it yesterday. But anyway, gonna walk out here to the barn. And there's gonna be, oh boy. Yeah. Time we get it all baled up, we're gonna have a wagon load. But it's gonna be a little brown from, it's the late in the year. It's our first cutting. There was a lot of dead stuff down underneath. Hay vines cut and picked up. But that over there on the far side looks pretty good. I don't know, we'll see what it looks like when we get it wadded up. But anyway, we're gonna use the old 302 Super with a New Holland baler to make idiot cubes. Walk out here to Brother Brad's Super H real quick. I applied a little heat to this right here because that was where we were stuck, and now she works like she's supposed to. The problem is though, I need to figure out, I need more spring tension here because it doesn't want to stay where I set it. So now we got full throttle function and revs up and does what it's supposed to, like it's supposed to. Anywho, since that part of it's good, I'll probably go ahead and pull the muffler back off, pull that air cleaner top off, and get the hood back on it. And another project we got to work on is we got critters of some kind that are making a nuisance of themselves. So we're gonna have to figure out how to discourage that behavior. Dad's set traps and not had any luck catching them. He bought a conibear trap, and neither one of us has got the grip strength anymore to squeeze the thing down. I could probably get it if I really tried, but anyway, that's so. Brother Brad's Super H, we'll get the hood back on it, and then yeah, if anybody needs a good Freeman loader, this one is for sale. Make us an offer. Anything at or above scrap value is probably going to be yours. The new owner of the tractor doesn't want it. We don't have any use for it. So yeah, if you're interested, leave a comment. I'll be back. All right, back here on the Super H project. Went ahead and took the, see where, well, you got to take these two bolts off up here to get this plate off. It's got the pivot pin there in the middle. It has the spring retainer that holds the actual throttle lever. And when I get it off, you can see that or not, that corner right there that engages in the teeth of that thing it's worn. And then it's rounded here on this back side. This should be like a flat edge to catch up in the teeth of the throttle quadrant deal. So probably what I'm going to do is just take this home with me, and we'll fire up the welder and we'll build that back up and then shape it back down, or maybe with files or grinder or something. Anyway, yeah, that's where we're at. And of course, while I had it this far apart, well, it was easy to get to that grease zerk right there. I took the zerk out, dug all the old grease out of it, and up in the hole, and used Brother Brad's battery-powered grease pump, and it took a couple chuggas of the old grease pump, but you can see that it shot grease clear up to here, and just, I mean, it's quick. Once it started coming out, by the time I let my finger off the trigger, it was grease everywhere. So anyway, that should help. Yeah, it looks like maybe we got some coming out of the bottom. Awesome. So anyway, that's where we're at. I'm going to gather up tools and stuff because I think I have gone as far. I'm Super H as I can for what little beautifications I was going to do. I still got electrical issues, but Hub's going to, I think he's going to rewire it, put all new wiring on it. Well, probably have his brother-in-law do it, but anyway, the generator that's hiding under the hood is going to come off, and he's going to convert it over to 12 volt with an alternator, so that it's going to be a chore tractor. He's not planning to fix it up cosmetically at all. He's just going to do what it needs mechanically, so he can he's planning on running an auger with it. So anyway, I'll be back. All right, back down at the farm. I don't know if I had this in the video or not, but we parts and stuff that had been on the wagon that we had to take off the wagon so we could get the rest of the hay on it. Anywho, Brother Brad's Super H, that little tooth that's supposed to work on the throttle, I took it home and welded it up and ground her back down and made her sharp again. So we're going to find out if it will actually engage the other half like it's supposed to now. Like that. Like that. And we should have made that tooth stick out a little further, it looks like, maybe. Well, let me put my spectacles on so I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah. I don't know. We'll put it together and put it back on the tractor and see how it works. So, yeah. I'll be back. Alright, back on the Super H throttle. We got it all put back together. We'll see if it works. Oh, man, another little upgrade for Mr. Hub. We put the sort of correct muffler on there. I think, I'm really beginning to think this handle needs to be rebent or something, because it just, well, once you get up into there, get up into the higher RPMs, it will stay, sort of. But I think that's good enough for now. If Hub wants it better, he can do something with it. But it looks better with the right muffler on it instead of that thing. It's like a car muffler someone just dropped on there or something. I don't know. Anyway, we'll shut the gas off. Wherever it's at. Oh, there it is. Right in there. He'll need to do something with that too, because that leaks. Alright, pickup tools. We're all shut off. Gas is off. I think we're gonna call the Super H done for now. So, at least until someone buys the Freeman loader off of it, or we take the loader off and take it to the scrapyard, whatever. When Hub comes to get it, that'll be probably the last video when we start it and load it up and haul it out. Anyway, I'll be back. Something different. Alright, back out in the garage if you can't tell. I got a couple projects I'm working on. The first one, Super H throttle. I don't understand when you put it together. Just laying there, it engages beautifully. But when you put the spring, let's see, I don't know. Anyway, when you put the spring on it, it doesn't want to engage in the idle location, and I'm not sure why. I'm thinking there's some issues with the bend angles, so I'm gonna, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and, what am I gonna do here? So this needs to go that way, down. So if I straighten this angle out, it's going to push that out, and then I can take that, maybe just leave it, I don't know. I'm going to put it in the vise, and we're going to try and change the angle of this bend right here, and we'll see what's going to happen. So anyway, I'll be back. Alright, back out in the garage working on Brother Brad's Super H throttle. I tweak those bend angles like I said I was going to do, and it's made a huge difference. I'm gonna see if I can. No, probably not. We'll see if I can, because I can't. I need two hands to do this. And can we work with me just a little bit? All right, so we got her. So it very positive engagement. Just a little. You hear that clicking? Look at these. The way it's designed, because of the spring on the back side, you just push down and nice and smooth. I think we got a winner here, ladies and girls and boys and children and infants of all ages. So we're gonna call that project done too. That's ready to get taken back apart. So I can take it back down, because you got to have it apart to be able to get the throttle rod through that hole and get the cotter pin, which makes me, I need to see if I got some more cotter pins that size, because it was a piece of wire and that's dumb. We're going to fix it up right if we're going to this much effort. So we're going to use the red pliers to the rescue. Shout out to Rossi Oliver, man. Mine are bigger or else. Anyhow, we'll use the red pliers, squeeze that spring back down, get this cotter pin out, so we can figure out what size we need. But we got to have it apart so we can put the throttle shaft through there, put a cotter pin in it, then we squeeze it back and put all that together. And then that goes up on the throttle column with 2 bolts through it. And you know, if you're an IH fan, you know how that works. But I think we got a winner there. I think mostly. I don't know how. I don't have my. I need to put my spec. Oh, I don't know where my spectre cheaters went. Oh shoot. Well, that's super no bueno. Huh. Oh, I know where they are. Down here, my pants. Put these on and see how does that look as far as. You know what? The profile of my welded up tooth, she don't line up in there too bad. Maybe could take a little bit off the root of her a little bit, but I'm gonna call it good enough. I've said that multiple times on this whole project that I wasn't gonna do any more to it, and here we are still working on it. But I'm calling it good enough for now. We'll take the spring. You know what? I'm gonna put the red pliers and that as a unit back in the truck with the grippies to pull the pin. Oh, except I don't even know how big the pin is. Daggone it. Alright, fine. Here's what we'll do. We're going to go over here. Get the super torch out of the way and drop a whole bunch of stuff all over the garage floor. We're going to get us a lid, get us a container, and we'll put the spring and stuff into a bigger container to make it harder to lose. And then we'll take that, and we might even break down by 2 new cotter pin, split pin, whatever you want to call it, depending on where you're from. We'll get 2 of those, so we'll have a new one for there, new one in there, that'll ride in there, and we'll cherry bomb back down to the farm. And man, I gotta tell you, that helmet's freaking, that welding helmet it's amazing. Anyhow, that's a whole nother video. Anyway, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart. You know what? Come here, you 3-legged camera holder guy thing. Come here, you. Open up, you. There you go. We might even let you watch. Whoa, we don't need to zoom in. Bad fingers. Anywho, let's get this. Alright, so there's that. Turn you around like that so I can see what I'm doing. I need these. Like this. Can you see what we're doing? So, get that oriented, so I got room to get that out. And we we take the big red pliers, we squeeze the spring down, and you can see that, and then we take the, we might not even, oh, we don't even need the cookies. Yeah, maybe we do. Oh, it's hard to tell. Come on, you, work with me. Oh, no, look at that. Da da da. It's a crit, and just like that, spring and washer comes off, throttle handle comes off, red pliers on the floor, everything goes in the plastic tub. This and this stuff we'll put in the truck, and tomorrow after work I can swing by the hardware store or somewhere and see if I can find a new thing that I wonder if this whole thing would work better if that wasn't so well, but you got to have that because of the spring. Never mind. But there it is. Super H throttle. Once we get new pins and stuff on it, we'll bring you back from the farm when we put it back on the tractor. I'll be back.